Hi everybody, it's Matt from Action Music. Today we're going to pot a pickup that's microphonic. Microphonic pickups occur when the coil winding around the form or the bobbin of the pickup vibrates at a really high speed like a microphone. It happens a lot with high gain stuff. So here's a Strat with some pickups and a Marshall JCM 800 on high gain. Hear that? That's a microphonic pickup. An easy way to tell if something's microphonic is you turn up the guitar and you tap on it. If you can hear the tapping of the body through the guitar really loudly, or worse,
if you can talk into it, you know it's microphonic.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pot this and fix it. This is textbook. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back in the shop with the aforementioned guitar. The guard's been removed. The neck pickup, the customer doesn't want the middle pickup installed on this guitar, so that's lying dormant. We're going to insulate these ends. There's a steel plate on these pickups. This is a single coil and a humbucking, and this plate will sometimes vibrate right here against the bobbin. So what this is the bobbin here that the coil is wound on. Tape this off to get that nice and snug, to give the wax something to penetrate on, and then to pot it. There's paraffin wax in here, in this pot that's currently heating, and it's sitting on a bed of glass marbles. And the reason it's sitting on a bed of marbles is it keeps the pickup from getting stuck to the bottom of the pan. The most important reason that this isn't a double boiler, which is boiling water surrounding a pan. You use this for things that burn very easily. The reason that you want to do this is paraffin wax. It has a melting point of about 160 degrees Fahrenheit and a flash point of about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. So the difference between it being liquid and useful and catching on fire is very, very narrow, which is why I have this little guy right here. So what we're going to do now that this is taped is we're going to let this heat up. Once this heats up to the desired temperature, we're going to float this in there for probably 20 to 45 seconds. With this, these leads are very fine, and the way they're attached to the pickup is such with the heat that they could become detached. So it's really important to grip the bobbin or the form itself when we're potting with this kind of wire. Right now we're at about 145 degrees Fahrenheit in this bit of wax. So this is the move, right? Got the pickup, it's secure on there. We're going to very gently lower it down into the wax. I don't know if you can see this, but there's air bubbles that are emanating from the pickup as I shake it. And that's the wax moving into the voids. It's like pouring epoxy into a wooden table, like every single video that shows up in my Facebook feed. Anyway, at this point the wax is fully melted. Hopefully with that steam venting off to the side you can see a little better. And I'm getting no bubbles out of this. There's one, couple. So I'm going to shake this just a little bit more and pull it. So that's potting pickups. If we're lucky, we'll go back, we'll put this guitar back together, we'll let these dry and cool down and solidify, which takes 5 to 10 minutes. So I had a little waxident. The wax went everywhere, but that's okay. I think we're going to be fine. Quick thoughts on potting stuff. Some great, amazing guitar sounds come from guitars with microphonic pickups. When you pot them, the sound of the pickup will change. It will become much more focused and much more directional. So if you have a guitar that's really bloomy and has a lot of overtones coming out of it, think like Neil Young's Old Black, some famous Telecaster records where the pickups are kind of on the edge of going, you can get a really great dynamic sound. But if you're playing through really high gain amps with a lot of preamp gain at high volumes, microphonic pickups can be your worst nightmare. Just want to be clear about that. Potting does change the tone. Let's take it to the loud room and see if it still squeals. So we're back in the loud room, plugged into a 87 Marshall 50 watt 2553 through a 412 cab, just like we were before. No adjustments to settings. But that's bridge pickup on full. It wouldn't have tolerated a little bit, but it wouldn't have tolerated that at all. Now flipping to the neck pickup, again the middle's disconnected, and it rips. you about a pickup, and that's how you get rid of microphonic noise. I hope that helps. Please be careful. Don't try it at home unless you really know what you're doing, but just so you understand the process, that's how we do it. Thank you very much for watching, and check us out on the web. Thank you. Bye.